This is The Coaching In, a podcast from 3D Coaching. Hello, it's Claire here, bringing you this week's blog, which is about superheroes. I've been thinking quite a lot about this in the last few days. And my question is, wherever did we get the idea that our roles require us to be superheroes? Superheroing, I think, looks like line managers feeling they need to fix the problems they perceive colleagues bring to them. It looks like coaches feeling they need to attain changed lives by the end of a series of conversations. Or world peace. Superheroitis shows up everywhere. But the challenge, I think, with the superhero style is that although it can be seductive, it can skew our power relationship by disempowering our colleagues. Think about superheroes. In fiction, they're larger-than-life characters. In comparison, an ordinary human seems to have a much lower status than a hero. When we want to develop people, we need to enable them to grow. And for that to happen, they need to believe they can do this. That's why coaching is a great leadership style. I listened at the Africa Executive Coaching Convention to Paul Kasimu, a leader in East African telecoms giant Safaricom. He says we need a portfolio without power, to feel comfortable leading when it's not with power and authority, taking a back seat and allowing teams to find solutions for themselves. So, lighten up. Stop trying to be a superhero. It's not all down to you to fix in the time available for a conversation. When we coach out the unfinished stuff at the end of a conversation by saying things like, do you know where or when you're going to keep thinking about that? That's a much more empowering end than saying, we can't possibly give credit to this enormous problem in the short time we have now. Come back next week. Because when we're working in partnership enough and when we end a conversation well rather than closing it down, the best learning happens after our conversation is over. If you've enjoyed what you've heard today, please share the podcast with a friend who might also be interested. And if you'd like to become one of our regulars at the Coaching In, you can subscribe at Podbean or on iTunes. We look forward to meeting you on the next podcast. You've been listening to The Coaching In. Find out more about us at www.3dcoaching.com